Well, the Maryland Chiefs and Sheriffs Association took aim at the Child Interrogation Protection Act. The law prohibits police from interviewing juveniles until the child has consulted with an attorney. Police say the law is giving youth offenders a sense of impunity. Paraphrasing, they say kids see no reason to stop committing crimes because the law gives them no reason to. SkyTeam 11, Baltimore's only news helicopter, captured this video of kids trying to elude police. City police say they have arrested as many as 105 juveniles for car theft so far this year.
Welcome to this virtual hearing of the House Judiciary Committee.
Concerns about a catch and release approach to juvenile crime came up during a House Judiciary Committee briefing Wednesday. A Baltimore County delegate presented a case of an 11-year-old repeat car theft offender. Department of Juvenile Services Secretary Vincent Schiraldi took the role of mythbuster.
The boy who had stole her car had stolen at least 16 cars previously. So it raises some questions that they mentioned in the article. They couldn't charge this 11-year-old because of one of the new laws, and they couldn't question him because of one of the new laws. So I challenged the idea that these laws aren't impacting what's happening.
DGS explained what usually happens with nonviolent offenders. They're evaluated at intake, and in most cases, services are provided to address the needs of the child, and jail time is avoided.
I don't think that's typical of what's happened with kids under 13, and I think the data shows that the kids under 13 are actually doing better now than they were before the law changed.
Another concern raised by lawmakers, police tell them they're reluctant to file complaints because they don't believe they'll be followed up. The DJS secretary explained for the past several months, he's been going on lunch and learn tours with law enforcement to explain some of the new laws.
Since the law was enacted, the number of complaints has gone up.
Lawmakers also took aim at violent crimes committed by juveniles, suggesting nothing happens to them after an arrest.
Youth under age 13 can still be charged in the juvenile system if they've been charged with a crime of violence.
Governor Wes Moore is monitoring developments and supports tweaking current laws. But he only offered a broad view of what he believes legislators should do.
They need to be adjusted so we can have greater measurements of accountability, where we know that you're not just going to continue having repeat violent offenders who will find themselves back on the streets. And we have to make sure that when we're talking about supports for our children, it means greater measurements of accountability and also greater supports so we don't have our children who continue to fall into this line.
This is the first of several hearings planned regarding the juvenile justice system. Legislators are considering changes when the General Assembly convenes in January. Reporting live from the newsroom, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.